Nick Gallo, KC Thunder. Lou, that's a team that doesn't turn it over much. I think only about 13 times a game coming in. You guys forced 20. What was the key to the disruptiveness?
It was a great team defense. Just the effort was there to just have the back of the next man and, just being in the load and contested at the rim and everything. So I feel like, they're a tough team, and our main thing was to make everything tough for them. So, just turn the ball over like that. I feel like we did a good job.
They're also a really good defensive team. They have a ton of size in the middle. It seemed like everybody played pretty efficient offense tonight for you. How did you guys get in sync that way?
Just move them around. They got pretty good rim protectors. Just move them around and then just move the ball. And then we was trying to find the right shots for us. And I feel like, we did pretty good doing that, moving the ball, getting the good shots.
Daniel Bell, BSO, played the Cavs 2 times in 8 games already. Did a really good job on Donovan Mitchell tonight. How much easier does it make it that you're seeing Donovan Mitchell twice this early?
It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Nah, he's tough. He's tough. He has the ball a lot. He's a great player. My main thing is to make everything tough, as always, and I don't know how much he had tonight, but it was tough. It was tough tonight, yeah. And, but at the end of the day, it's the whole team, the way we switched Kaysen and Dub, the way we was in contact and just talking the whole time and the coverages and stuff. So I feel like the whole team did a great job.
Lou, you talked at Media Day about needing to be more efficient this year offensively, and you've done that so far. And Mark has talked about how it's a more mature role for you and how he's liked what you've seen. What have you seen from yourself on the court different from last year, and kind of how have you improved your efficiency?
Just really reading the game, taking my time, and see what I can do. The best thing I can do for my teammates. Sometimes it's taking open three. Sometimes it's just going to the lane and seeing who's open, and instead of just me forcing my way to the rim and trying to go score on I don't know how many guys. And I've spent a lot of time this offseason watching film and seeing some of the crazy shots I took in the past couple of years. So my main thing is to get better. And it's all about that. Every season is going to be different, and my main thing is really just to read the game.
Lou, between Trey the other night and Garland tonight, it feels like whenever Chet's in that drop or whatever the case may be, he forces guards to twist their bodies or whatnot. I'm curious what role you feel he plays in the turnovers.
Plays a big one. Just every guard going down there seeing a 7-footer, it's not easy, especially him. He's committed, and he's gonna go up there to get it. So to have him, down there, it's huge. Sometimes if I get beat, I let the guy go just because I know it's going to be tough down there. So, that's just a lot of trust, and I know he's going to have my back.
Lou, Shea was talking about wanting to be fast tonight, wanting to play fast. When he's playing with the kind of pace he played with, when he gets downhill the way he did and the defense has to adjust, how much does that open up for you guys offensively?
It's huge. Shea's a great downhill player. He gets to the paint a lot, and just in general just opens up a lot in the three-point. Now that's where we get open and we get good looks, and but at the same time it just brings so much energy and then momentum, just playing fast, getting the ball out quick, or turnover, just running, and then I feel like it's easier for us to score like that. So we really big on that. We've been doing a good job of that, and we'll keep doing that.
Lou, you mentioned during your rookie season that it was really important to get those film sessions in with Andre. I just want to ask you if there's anything similar going on between you and Kaysen, and your overall early impressions of him as a defender, as an all-world defender yourself.
Yeah, well, we have a group chat where we have clips of whoever we got to guard or whatever, and we really locked in on that. We just watch it individually. We just watch it, and then we know who we going against, and we know how tough it's going to be. So it's good that we all on the same pace, and we know, and we vocal on the court, and just be able to switch and all the coverages. So, we have our group chat, and we'll keep watching film.
Thank you. Oh, go ahead, Jerry. Last one. Go ahead, Jerry.
You've made 14 threes in the last couple of games here. High efficiency, just like knocking it down. What are you seeing right now? Is the bucket a little bigger? Just the repetition you put in? What's going to knocking these down?
It's just the work and really taking the good ones. It's easier to take an open shot than taking a highly contested shot. And so it's just really just to read the game. And then if I'm open, I'll shoot it with confidence. And, I got it rolling right now, but this is just all the work that I've been putting in this offseason. And, now going into my 5th year, kind of knowing what type of shot I'm getting. So, yeah, it's just really the work. Thank you.
Nick Gallo, KC Thunder. Chet, just as a team, you guys were so disruptive tonight, forced a ton of turnovers, and held Donovan Mitchell in check, too. What was working with the team defensive scheme?
Really just focusing on our effort level. I feel like we had a great effort level almost throughout the whole game. We had some lapses here and there, but for the most part, our effort was through the charts, and we really focused in on the game plan, and obviously those dudes are a part of it, and I feel like we executed that well.
Your blocks are loud, but you also lead the NBA right now in shots contested, and that's happening all over the floor, you personally. What's worked for you so far in being able to guard so many different places on the floor and not pick up fouls and make sure you got a hand up?
Yeah, part of it's being in a lot of actions. Usually the other team's 5-man is setting a lot of screens. That means I'm guarding both the 5 and the guard for a period of time, and a lot of times those guards are coming off looking to score. So and I'm at the rim a lot, and when I'm not, I'm closing out, Xing out to a shooter. So a lot of situations I'm in on defense just happens to make me the guy contesting, and I'm doing my best to do that at a high level and make these shots tough on guys.
Daniel Bell, BS. So we talk about you helping the guys out, being more aggressive because they know you're on the backside. In what ways do they help you out, being more aggressive, being on that backside?
I feel like it goes both ways, not just with me and the other guys, but when everybody's playing super hard and keying into the details and the game plan, it helps each other. It's not one person job to do anything out there. It's all 5 of us. So, them really playing hard and speeding up these other guards, makes them have to make quick decisions. And then, I got their back behind them. So, I think it just comes down to all 5 of us trying to be on the same page and work hard to make plays together.
Ted, to your point about all 5 guys, Mark was in here saying that Shai's big game tonight was really a product of the way the ball moved and the way the floor moved. Are you seeing the ways that defenses are adjusting to you and that creating some space for other guys, and then vice versa, just the things that you get off of what they can do driving the ball?
100%. Shai's obviously a great player, and that's no secret to anybody. The whole league knows it, and no team's walking in here like we're just going to give Shai 40 tonight or let him have it. So it comes down to, again, all 5 of us on the floor being on the same page and executing things that open things up for other guys. We have a lot of movement. Pull up a chair, bro. We got a lot of movement going on out there, and other teams have to respect other guys out there, and that, opens things up for him. And if there's anybody that's going to take advantage of it, it's Shai. Great player. He can get downhill and get to that cup, draw fouls, and kind of score from anywhere on the floor. So,
piggybacking off what Daniel asked earlier about just the synergy of defense between like the perimeter guys of Case and then Lou and then you, how do you build that chemistry? Is it a lot of film watching? Is it conversations of like what they like and what you like? How does that kind of like mesh and come to fruition?
Yeah, it's a little bit of all this watching film, communicating, but I think a big part of getting better together is making mistakes, and we've made mistakes. We're going to continue to make mistakes, and we're going to do our best to learn from them, so that in those same and similar situations down the road, we can clean them up. And I feel like we've been doing a good job of that, and a lot of times effort will kind of cover up those mistakes. And we've been playing really hard as a unit, and I feel like it's paying off.
Jerry Ramsey, the franchise. You guys tied them with 41 rebounds. You actually out-rebounded them on the offensive boards, 12-11.
It's the first time in the season, ain't it?
A lot of conversation about the effort going forward with the offensive rebound and the rebounding. Was it just different tonight? Was it a harder effort? Just what led to the rebound in there?
Combination of everything. You can never control the way the ball bounces off the rim every night, but you can control your effort and your attention to detail. And I feel like we did a good job on both ends with that tonight. And I didn't know that stat until now, but it looks like it paid off.
Last question for Chet. Go ahead.
Chet, obviously you picked up a couple early fouls, and Mark decided to keep you in. I'm curious, you played long enough to adjust to foul trouble, but what does Mark express to you at this level in terms of those situations, and what changes at this level in terms of those situations?
Yeah, I mean, he just said to me when he was putting me back out there in the first, I think, or whenever he put me back in, he said it's not about not fouling, it's about competing. So I just try to take that to mind and go out there and compete, but obviously understand that, obviously you don't want to give up 2 points, but sometimes it's just not worth the foul in certain situations in the game, and just understanding that and being able to play through it and still affect the game in a good way. That's just what I was trying to do.
Thanks, Chet.
Yeah, appreciate you.